What's up, guys? You know what it is. It's your boy Easy Tech Joe, and welcome to My Tool Media. Anyways, check this out, man. So a lot of you have been noticing that I've been slowly moving towards buying more Milwaukee tools. But what am I doing with my Snap-on? Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about my thoughts, a little bit of my thoughts, a quick video, my thoughts on the Milwaukee Gen 2 Stubby Impact Wrench and the Snap-on CT9038 quote-unquote Stubby Impact Wrench. Now, what am I doing? Why did I get Milwaukee? What am I doing with my Snap-on power tools? Well, let me explain this, right? So, why am I getting Milwaukee? The Snap-on Stubby is a great impact wrench. It's pretty good, right? The issue is this is a 3/8 drive, okay? This is the CT9038. If anybody is considering getting the Snap-on Stubby Impact Wrench, I strongly suggest, okay? Strongly suggest you get the actual Snap-on CT9035, which is the 1/2-inch drive version of this impact wrench. So if you actually get a Stubby from Snap-on, get the 1/2-inch drive, because a 3/8 drive, really with this big bulky battery, is really useless to me. I barely use this tool. I used it intentionally when I first got it to give you guys an honest review. But other than that, for a daily driver, for me as a diesel mechanic, a 3/8 drive is considered a daily driver. This is what I'm going to pick up every day. I need it to be light. I need it to actually be stubby. Because of the battery, it's not stubby. And because I actually got the CT, I forgot what number this is, CT861, the dual trigger, right? This really does like 90% of the things that I need taken care of, okay? About 85% other than a 1/2-inch drive, okay? And because I already have a 3/8 drive that is lighter, more narrow, lightweight, this really came obsolete, right? So that brings me to the Milwaukee, okay? The Milwaukee Gen 2 Stubby. So this is the 1/2-inch drive right here. Reason why I got a 1/2-inch, once again, because I already have a daily driver in the Snap-on dual trigger. So as you can see here, one of my other reasons why I actually went with the G2 Milwaukee, other than getting a 1/2-inch stubby from Snap-on, is because the 1/2-inch stubby from Milwaukee is just, look at the size difference. Like, do I really need to explain that? Like, look at that. Look at the size difference. The battery is a good impact wrench, but the battery got in the way. When I have my arms over my head for a long amount of time, it got heavy, right? So with this right here, it's really been great. It's really been a beast, to be honest. And a 1/2-inch drive, compact size like this, you really can't go wrong. 550 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, 525 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. Even though it's not that much of a power difference, the power definitely wasn't an issue with this impact wrench. It was just the size and it being a 3/8 drive. So if you're considering getting stubby with a Snap-on, getting stubby with Snap-on, get the 1/2-inch. Once again, it's not really stubby. The marketing team from Snap-on sucks, okay? They really shouldn't have called it a stubby. They could have called it a compact impact wrench or something. That would have been more suitable. But Snap-on marketing team sucks ass. Therefore, here we are, right? And then when you put this next to it, it's really not a stubby, man. Like, the battery is really what kills the Snap-on, which is why I went over to Milwaukee. Speaking of Milwaukee now, I'm going to have more power tools in the Milwaukee line. I'm slowly taking my DeWalt power tools home, keeping my other Snap-on impact wrenches, and I'm going to have my die grinders, my drills, the stubbies. I'm going to have all of that in the Milwaukee lineup. Now, Milwaukee just dropped their subcompact impact wrench. I'll put a little screenshot of it over here somewhere. That 3/8 and 1/4-inch subcompact impact wrench. I will be getting it. I will be doing reviews on it. I will be comparing it to not this, because it's actually going to be smaller, right? It's a subcompact. This is a stubby. The subcompact is actually going to be smaller than the stubby, but it's going to be very comparable to the Snap-on dual trigger that everybody loves. Why? Because it's going to be smaller than this, but rated for the same breakaway of foot-pounds. The Snap-on is rated for 225 foot-pounds of breakaway torque and 3/8 drive. The 3/8 drive for the subcompact, once again, I throw it up here again, is going to be rated again for 225 foot-pounds. So it's going to be rated for the same amount of breakaway torque at the Snap-on, but smaller. I'm very interested in how this is going to work out. So I will be getting it, guys, and giving it an honest review. But so far, I've really fallen in love with the Stubby half-inch drive Milwaukee Impact Wrench, man. I've been using it with my Snap-on universal swivels. I've really been using it for everything, like literally everything. And this baby does the job, man. I haven't had to go to my big half-inch yet. It's really a great impact wrench. I mean, there's not too much you can say about that, man. So check it out, guys. If you are interested where I got the boot from, you can get the boot from Tech's Choice Tools. I'll have them link into the description because it's really hard to find the boots for these Milwaukee Stubbies, but Tech's Choice Tools always has them in stock, man. So check them out, guys. I'll have their website linked into the description, man. But check it out when you get a chance, man. Yeah, and this is why I'm slowly, like I said, Milwaukee fanboy, right? I was DeWalt fanboy a year ago. I got Snap-on Power Tools. Now I'm a Snap-on fanboy, according to you guys. And now I guess you can call me a Milwaukee fanboy, right? Why can't we just be a fan of good tools? You know what I mean? But anyways, that's enough of my rant. You know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff that YouTubers like to say at the end of their videos. You know what it is. Be easy.